CC Masters Final 4. Hello, semifinal. Let's go into a orc versus human. I have a horrible ping and some spikes, but things are getting better. Sorry about that. So, once again, before we go into this broadcast, we take a look at the bracket. How did these players end up here? We got Fly versus Chaemiko, the top half of the CC Masters bracket. Fly 2-0 WFC, 2-0 SOC in a very impressive fashion yesterday. Chaemiko, the Orc Slayer, question mark? 2-0 Isorc, 2-0 Focus. And now what will prevail? It's cool that these guys played the same matchup yesterday, so we can compare this a little to what they played yesterday. In the bottom left, we are supposed to be seeing, there we go, we see Fly. We see Fly for the Rogue Warriors as the Orc with a Farseer for sure. And yesterday he played fast tech only. So no barracks, no shop, just Farseer and go. Chaemiko on this map played a Firelord tower push versus Focus. And that was perfectly done. This time though, the burrow is a little different and he might know that Fly plays this matchup a little different. So the chance for a tower push pretty much out of the equation with this Archmage here. So a normal game by Chaemiko. Not picking up on the Mountain King of SOC yesterday. Not repeating his Firelord tower push of yesterday. This is already a little different. And Fly is playing pretty much standard with a second burrow right after the tech. So second burrow before barracks. I'm not really sure what that gives you. Maybe a little, like a better defense, but it should be easy to cancel. I don't know. It will provide some defense. But does he even need defense? I'm not sure. As we have a Farseer being aggressive. And how impressive is that attack going to be? Chaemiko with the militia support already finishing this spot with level 2. He was creeping this at the same time. So we do have the Brilliance Aura, which is the most important thing in the very early game to get that Brilliance Aura running for more Water Elementals. And now, gotta be careful with these peasants. Has to call for militia to save this one, but does. So great defense. 0 achievements for the Chinese. The only Chinese remaining in this tournament, with Lin and Lawlight being in the other part of the bracket. Thank you finally for the 3-month resub and Stars and Stripes for the 444 bits. Neo Carry, thank you very much. So the skirmishes continue, but Chaemiko seems to be in control. He's doing good multitasking, creeping these little apprentices with the Water Elementals, trying to get a wolf, but Fly's control seems to be too good. Wait, this is not working, right? No, it's not. Arcane Tower, quite a bit late and immediately building a blacksmith, even before the tech is finished. So once again of the opinion that rifles are the way to go, which I'm not sure. But you can still transition. Thank you, Stars and Stripe, for the gifted sub. Of course, we don't do big steps towards level 3 here. But Chaemiko is not losing any economy. This might be the one. Oh, wow. The Militia Morph and Worker Pulls are incredibly well done. Fly not donating any wolves to Chaemiko, so stops his progress to level 3, which is also good. And in the meantime, we get a TC, we get a Lodge, we get no Beastry, but an early Warmill for this. So, Kodos most likely. Kodos and Shaman and Grunts. Which is slow creeping for sure. Oh, Chaemiko threatening one of his infamous surrounds. Doesn't really work, but he gets one worker at least. And that should be the first experience for the Farseer. Yeah, 25 only. A wonderful defense. Of course, Fly is not losing any resources. But he's also not gaining any levels. Here comes the Beastry now. Could still be 1 or 2 Wyvern. But knowing that there is Rifleman, I don't know how effective it still can be. Mountain King is coming out as well. We'll probably go into a little bit of a creeping phase. Militia taking out the Murlocs already. Oh, not Militia. Footmen. Is this Reforged or what? Did I confuse this? Jesus. Usually it's always Militia, so it's kind of burned into my brain. He will... You need a... heal scroll soon. He doesn't have a shop, so everything's kind of hurt. He's waiting for the priest, though. And without Stomp and Chain Light interfere, maybe it's the right thing to do. Endurance Aura. Still not a fan as the first spell, or with this as the first spell. But with this camp and knowing that he contests... Oh, wow, Mountain King appears. I kind of missed that. But the next Stormbolt should be the kill on Fly's Farseer. But he has great movement. Can't reach around. It's a little greedy for these wolves. Not sure why he didn't follow or move to the other side with the MK. Maybe he's of the opinion that he still can catch him. Not gonna happen. Maybe a missed opportunity. It's only level 1 Farseer, so probably fine down the road. But Fly is getting better and better. TC creeping. What's up with these spikes today? Well, better to have spikes in-game than on-stream. Is Sean the only one who thinks the music and sound effects are not loud enough? Otherwise, I'm gonna boost it. Claws on both sides, and this is the creeping phase. Second hero up to level 3, that's the goal. Fly is making sure to know what his opponent is doing. Love that Chaemiko is sending this Archmage away, even though he's not level 2, not level 3. He knows that the Water Elementals won't be a big factor. So the Archmage will provide level 2 Brilliance Aura. Oh, this is phenomenal. Potion of Greater Mana. Nerf, please! That's a level 3 TC. And scroll the beast for him. Not that big of a deal. We see Brute Strength and Raiders. So Fly moving away. And Focus tried to play Raiders yesterday as well on Northern Isles. And it did not work at all. Especially against the high level MK. I feel Raiders are not the answer. You kind of want like 1 or 2 for crowd control, but that's about it. And if Fly is doing that, then it should be fine. So Archmage closer to 3, but big thing is the Mountain King on 3. Fly is dodging his opponent, doesn't want to take these fights yet. Gathering mana for Dispels and Purges, which is kind of the same thing, but on different targets, obviously. Level 2 FS. And Chaemiko doesn't want to fight without a level 3 Archmage, which is also understandable. Reinforced defenses. Everyone is kind of prepared. Flute and the Berserker. And the spikes are not getting better, unfortunately. Oh, Devotion Aura for Chaemiko is nice. So who do we give the edge to? Chaemiko has no blocker line at all. So it kind of comes down to the engagement. There's also no Sorks. The only crowd control is that Mountain King. And Fly is positioning between Chaemiko's base and Chaemiko's army, so it's going to be a little tougher for the militia to reach their targets. Stormbolt and Clap immediately. Scroll the Beast for Fly, going in with a Lightning Shield. That was pretty great. Dispelled, though. Nice anticipation by Chaemiko to where the TC will run. But still, Fly in these fights, he's just so goddamn good. Next Clap comes in. He has plenty more. Sorceress has died as well. Late addition to that fight. Great save here. TC in trouble though. TP out. And Fly lost nothing? Wow. Fly lost absolutely nothing. Mentioned this yesterday. That I think Fly's execution versus Sock was out of this world great.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he repeats this. Like, did he use his mana potion? Yes, he did. Wow, he took the fight against the greater mana potion and didn't lose shit. It's unbelievable. Thank you, Alex Berlin, for the 26-month resub. TC is fine. Got items as well. Fine levels. And these lightning shield engagements, they're just out of this world. It's completely unique. Witch Doctor add-on. Kinda early. Fly stays at 50. No big upgrades. Unit tech is 0-0. Okay. 1-0 on the Rifleman. Chaemiko definitely more competitive than Sock was yesterday. Going into Invis now. Another great addition for this MK. Water Elemental scouts the movement. Are they getting ready for the red spots? Both are checking these red spots, but Chaemiko doesn't know. Sentry Ward here. Expansion here. And creeping on the left-hand side. So he's forcing Chaemiko to go to the west. While in the south, he's building a second expo. I like that a lot. Thank you, Kano, for the 11-month resub. So Wolves won, huh? Chain Lightning 2. Not bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Archmage, by the way, indeed, with the brilliant Aura 2 build. Heal scrolls now. One of the most important items. Wow, this shop. But scouted. Haha, pretty sick. That would have been a nice addition to the fight, so the Mountain King can go in, clap, clap, go back, get a potion, clap, clap. You know how that works. But this sneaky... Oh, what? Ah, he has a... Oh my. Thanks to the ward, he knew exactly what's up. Raider is finding the back end, controlling the Mountain King, who will find a huge clap, most likely wants to save the mana. The Storms by Fly again. He has that Invo Potion, follows it up with a Chain Lightning, needs that Invo Potion soon. There we go, huge Stomp on top of it, but has to get out somehow. But how is the question? There's no TP. Heal Scroll creates a passage. Now the Militia healed up big time. Mountain King down to 50%. TC down to even lower. Heal Scroll needs that. Oh my. If this TC falls, he's in deep trouble. Decapitates another worker. MK with the potion. This is more clap. And all of a sudden Fly's in trouble. But that was almost the last bit of mana. TC is out of that fight. Clap hits everything, and he burned through the heal scrolls already. Chain Lightning to kill one more unit. 48 supply by Chaemiko, who is finding a phenomenal fight. God, are these guys fighting a great war on Amazonia. Fly lost a couple of units, but this expo is up. Unprotected. Okay, but it's up. Exodon TV, thank you for the 2-year resub. So is the damage enough? Rifles try to gun down the Great Hall Fly. How fast can he engage this? He has no gold. Needs to sell something, I guess. Oh, wow. No invul, no potion. His expo is just toast. He can't re-engage. Even though the Mountain King, yeah, had no potion anymore. Brilliance Aura level 2. Got him 2 claps. And I think that's wonderful.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC far away from 5. Triggers the Golem, but Chaemiko knows. Clap again. Into the casters. That's level 4. Is it Blizzard? Yes, it is. Not the greatest damage, but definitely good for zoning. Clap, Blizzard, slow, good combo. TC is trying to fight the backhand once again, but I think at this point there's too much control. He's trying to find the hero focus on that Mountain King. There's an Invo Potion though. Can't disable him. Here's the Lightning Shield stomp, but he gets stopped before. And Invo Potion on both of the carries. But how to get the TC out? He has an Invis Potion. Can be dispelled though. Needs it soon. Heal Scroll used. This TC is in trouble and dead. So no stomp anymore, but Fly is trying to counter this. No invul on him as well. MK so close to dying, 43 only, but Fly can't reach. He's trying so hard to get a lightning orb out, but it's not possible, and Fly is losing this game to Chaemiko. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was pretty damn hype. Expo too greedy. And with all that damage, Chaemiko found a way against the TC without breakers. And his answer is pure damage. I'm so impressed. What the fuck? Invis was a decent idea. Haven't seen that used defensively, only offensively. Yeah, that fight at the shop, that was a little bit of a mistake. Maybe too aggressive. Maybe diving a little bit too deep, so the number of rifles was high enough to provide the necessary damage. And that's how he counted that TC. Whew, Chaemiko, one map away. Hits really nice dispels. Once again, good blocks. And I think this early game defense, if you compare this to the games yesterday of Sok, how many units did Sok lose to Fly? There was like 3 rifles immediately. And Chaemiko did barely lose a worker. So all the techs were in time. Every single timing got hit nicely. Had the resources for scrolls and potions. Big mana potion, of course, nice. The Fly losing the first match of the tournament. Chaemiko continues to prove that he might be the human slayer at the moment. He's 5-0 against orcs in this tournament now. And we try to go into map number 2. And I think all the players are in. Looking good. Second semifinal is Lin versus Lawlight, for those of you not familiar with the grid. So, since people are asking for the donate link, it's in the stream description. Also available via donate.backtowarcraft.com. So, to be honest with you guys, I expected Fly to 2-0. I did. But this is not what happens. This is match points for the Korean. I think Fly has only lost to Moon recently. I mean, in the WGL qualifiers, that was a loss right there. Let me check that real quick. I am very sure that, like, this is the best Fly since 2015. He lost the best of 1 to Moon. And a couple of Orc mirrors. Like, WGL was really not his best, but apart from that, he's just looking like a ultra beast. I was so surprised yesterday. So it's an Archmage once again. No MK, no tower rushes. Farseer, this time with a barracks. dual burrow. So Fly, from the fastest techs yesterday to one of the latest techs today. Still no shop, doesn't really need it if he hangs out in Chaemiko's base. And Chaemiko is trying to... Wait. That's a shop at the tavern. And a passive Farseer. What? He got an item. He's still not teching. I'm not really sure if I understand what Fly is doing. Wait, merchant? The... What? That is something I have not seen in years. Creeping a fast level 2 Farseer. This is a lot of damage and Chaemiko knows now, following the grunt. So he figured this out quickly. Of course there's no Mountain King first. Imagine this being a Mountain King first. Is that worth it? Maybe he saw game 1 and saw how quickly Chaemiko is reacting to these wolf harassers and switched things up with a faster chain lightning to contest creeps a lot better.
A player's forces are under attack.
Could be a solution for sure. So we got a water elemental as well, so that's level 2.3. But no item from this, was only experience. And yeah, even a later tech than the human. This is like, when did we ever see this in this matchup? Not this year, I think. And it's kind of the Archmage using the Farseer role. Harassing and stuff. Yay! Thank you, Jay Gatz, for the €10 donation. What a hype series. Totally unexpected. Thank you for my pre-work energy boost. I'm your personal Red Bull. Thank you very much, my man. Fly's taking some damage here, but with heal selves, that's totally fine. Goodbye. Archmage at level 2. Also, really not the greatest progress. But I think he's so far fine with level 2. I've seen this on Amazonia as well. Cancel some heal selves, that's nice. I wonder... Okay, so maybe is he going for some Firelord tower push stuff? But no. Last hit battle. Big last hit here. Everything is kind of hurt. Something will die for sure. Grunt saved. Footman could be... What? Denied. Alright. This Footman can't be. No. This was the Farseer's kill. First rifles are coming in. Brute strength upgrade as well. Fly trying to get very early dominance. This of course makes him... Oh, Stormbolt. Makes him tower rush proof pretty much. But first Stormbolt is / should be the first kill. Oh, Archmage from the top. Nice move by Chaemiko. Gets the second Stormbolt out. And this is Fly losing 2 Raiders, if not more. That's another Stormbolt. This grunt might be far away. Archmage in trouble as well. There is Chain Lightning. And there is mana. Fly, you can't lose all 3 grunts here. TC comes in. Needs the Stomp this time. Ooh, gets only one rifle. That's the speed scroll and the stomp for one save. But how do you creep now? Chaemiko fighting himself into a phenomenal tier 2 position. And he continues to contest this. A lot of resources into new grunts. Chaemiko needs more mana, that's for sure. Playing Rifle Caster once again. Chaemiko made up for the lack of creeping with grunt kills. Is kinda hurt, but got the priests and the damage to creep up fast. I don't think Fly has any of it. So how to get level 3 here? Fly. Too far away to contest the middle. Greater heal is okay. And everything is healthy. If we take into account that the Mountain King has a heal potion. This feels like Fly is a little desperate. Is Chaemiko going into the grand final with a 6-0? Is that really what's happening? Too early to say, obviously. Farseer got the first heal scroll. Mountain King gets more experience though. So Fly still has the mercenary camp. And the distance to push this is very, very long. But you might get the second heal scroll. And there's a tower already. Sok tried this yesterday too. On Northern Isles though. Build a defensive arcane tower. And maybe a shop. But I don't see any militia coming into with this. Again, Fly with the sentry ward. He knows what's coming. And he's still starting this camp? How suicidal is he? I mean, he can't really fight without level 3, right? So it's a must. But that's a killed expo. That's a towered expo. And all of that for the level 3 TC. Who's super tanky, by the way. Plus 10 armor. Good splits by Chaemiko so far. How long does that last? Archmage down to the right-hand side. Speed scroll used, but no follow-up with Lightning Shield. That's only in quotes a level 2 stomp. Here's the Lightning Shield. Needs better stomps than this. And that was dispelled! This Shaman, what a hero. Heal potion transferred from the Mountain King who goes into clap now. Invul potion. And he has another clap. Look at this. Lightning Shield. When will that be? He just goes for it. This madman. He just goes for the hero. With 13 armor. That doesn't really work. MK falls. Chaemiko a little too greedy. And now the wolves are hungry. Can he get this TC? No. TP out by Chaemiko. Fly with the right calls. And Chaemiko with the overextension. If he gets the MK there, game is pretty much done. The TC, I mean. But the TC has 13 armor.
A player's forces are under attack.
And all of a sudden, with one fight, game not turned on its head, but Fly is in a way better position. Mana regen, mana potion, heal scroll. What does Chaemiko have? Well, no Mountain King. Level 3 Archmage finally. The first Sorks are joining. And Fly is getting more experience. Adding the War Mill now. No Raiders this time. Just pure Grunts, Mercs, Shaman. MK at 75%. That is still a long way to go. And so much time for the TC. And the expansion. Level 4 ready. Here's the bestiary. Once again, Raiders, I guess. And Kodos. Is Chaemiko deciding to go into Breakers somewhat? No, it's just this one Sork for a little bit more slow. And this Invis on the MK. And for scouting.
A player's forces are under attack.
So no TP anymore. Oh, there is a TP on the Mountain King. He died with a TP on the Mountain King. Probably stunned, huh? Fly owns the map. Double heal scroll. Plus Invis again. He gets all the items. Talking shop control here on Equiles. Double Invis. If he dispels the wolf, he dispels the Invis.
Player's forces are
Oh, he reveals this. Has to go for the Storm. The Storm Bolt, tiny bit too late. No follow-up as the Shaman are way too far in the back. Now there's a follow-up with Lightning Shield, but it's impressive to see how quickly Chaemiko dispels against it and how different these fights look compared to Sok yesterday. Once again, full aggro on this Mountain King who burns through a lot of potions. There's still an invul on this TC. Clap again to slow everything down. TC can't really fight the connection anymore. Still has a lot of mana. I think Hero Focus is out of the equation right here. To purchase on the Water Elemental. These grunts are just clapped to death. There's one more. Lightning Shield on the grunt. He finds the back line. And a dive for the TC. Every dive for the TC is kind of forcing a Stormbolt, so that's less mana for Clap. But Fly has to retreat, right? He burned through all the heal scrolls. Level 4 though now. Level 2 Chain Lightning. He's going for this Archmage. There is a TP. But the Archmage is so hurt. Clap again. TP out. That was a must. Lightning Shield, we've seen the kill yesterday, but this time the human is a little smarter than Sok yesterday and dispels immediately instead of running away. Clutch fights! And the tug of war continues. Chaemiko with a strong pull, but Fly with an Expo now. Probably double mana potion, 600 gold. And the next heal scroll, and the next invul, and the next... Oh, he got everything! This is gonna be a rough fight for Chaemiko. Any transition? Not really. Fly breaking upkeep. The tower is obviously gone. Fly sentry shouldn't reveal too much. MK in the front line, aiming for the hero kill, but that's not enough. Invis TC, and this time the Lightning Shield hits wonderfully. Archmage in trouble once again. Block with the wolf. Fly so good. Chain Lightning Stomp execution. Bye-bye Brilliance Aura. Bye-bye any possibility for Blizzard. And with that, the TC is completely out of control. Wonderful splits against the Storm. It can't really reach. And there's so much mana with the double potion. Just needs the Shaman. And then it should be fine. Archmage back from the tavern. Gets the triple stun. There is more mana on this Mountain King, who finally finds the right spot. But the TC with the Stomp once again. This MK is dead. And you know what? Level 5 TC game is over. Chaemiko loses the first map in this entire tournament, and Fly with a wonderful reaction to the lost game 1. That was on the edge though. Pretty cool timing. And the decision to go or to abandon this expansion, let that soak up some time. That cancel expansion gave him level 3 on the TC. With that, he was able to fight Chaemiko again. And then Chaemiko with this one overcommitment on the TC. And that was pretty much it. From that moment on, Fly took control, shop control. And shop control could be a next big thing on the next map as well as we go to Northern Isles. Fly is not necessarily playing his best, but this is also Chaemiko challenging him to making, I don't know, I don't really want to call it mistakes, challenging him to play different. These aggressive TC run-ins are way more rare than yesterday. No Wyvern at all due to the rifle play by Chaemiko. This is slower creeping. On game 1, the expansion was a little too early and cost him the game, probably. Here, excellent timing, excellent fights. And maybe the 3 rings on the TC weren't the worst at all. Plus all the items. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Shop control was a big part in this win. Game 3. And then, of course, with this expansion up, being able to afford 2 mana potions and non-stop stomping. Damn, this series is pretty hype. What do you think? This is human versus orc at its best. So, let's try. I wouldn't necessarily blame this on damage. I would blame this on Chaemiko right-clicking everything onto the TC with 13 armor. And then losing control of the game. If you want to pick to point out one mistake, then it's pretty much this. Because then Fly was able to get all the items. So, match points for both. Winner of Northern Isles goes into the grand final. Wow, I think for the first time ever, I'm of the same opinion as Leo Speo in chat. So, Archmage again, Farseer again, and Fly, are you going back to your Wyvern play? This map is a little bigger. Here you can creep a little more. And that could make Wyvern impactful, but we all know that there's gonna be probably a lot of rifles, so maybe not. Interesting builds by both. Chaemiko having his one build lined up. Footman into rifle, into priest, into 1 or 2 sorks. And Fly varying this every single game. Farseer into fast tech, into raiders. And of course, Grunt Shaman, they're always there. Farseer heavy grunts early. Oh, this is the Amazonia build pretty much. Fast tech into second burrow.
Are under attack.
And can Chaemiko repeat the excellent defense of Amazonia? It's a typical orc human game now. With the Farseer, run into your base, try to get the workers. Chaemiko not having a tower. But maybe if you have the micro of Chaemiko, you don't need a tower. He's not plugging the holes yet. Archmage with that. Stuck on level 1. So on Amazonia... Ooh, kills the farm. Chaemiko was actually able to get level 2 before the wolves appear. So that's a lot more mana. And Fly sees this, like, alright, you're too good at this. I can't really do anything, so let me take the time that you need to fiddle out of your base to creep something away from you. So it's not a naked Farseer anymore. With a cloak. That can be nice, can be super annoying.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he's exposing his rifle play once again by building the blacksmith right in his face. Three coffees and 2 of these games, man. My heart rate is through the roof. Tier 2 is done once again with an early war mill. So are they just repeating the Amazonia builds pretty much? Kinda looks like it. With a better early for Fly though. As he stopped tier 2. As he stole 1 camp. But he keeps on stalling time. Can't even do 1 goddamn camp.
Forces are under attack.
Who else hates Farseers? Hands up. Thank you, Sean, for the 16-month resub. Let's go Fly! Some Chinese fan representation. I always wondered why Fly got such a huge fan base in China, even though his results weren't the best. Because especially the Chinese community, like, they can be rude. Super rude. When you don't bring your A game. But if you see Fly during WGTL, how he acts and his mannerisms on stream, like, even if I don't understand shit, he's just having, like, he has a lot of charisma. And of course, he's a legend of this game, so... I get it now. Got quite some epiphanies in the past 2 weeks.
Forces are under attack.
So TC out, creeping begins. Archmage finally gets some peace, but only for a very limited time. We go back to, oh, Wyvern! It is the 3rd different build in the 3rd game by Fly. Not going early Raider and Snare, but Wyvern. 4 more creeping. So we're gonna have a passive game once again. Passive mid game once again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Skirt Bone Chimes with a full range army. Obviously not the best, as this is just helping with melee damage. Greater mana this time. Oh, Karma's a bitch. Chaemiko got the greater mana on AZ. And now it's on Fly. So first footman kill with the wolf as well. MK level 2. TC is finding a lot of time though. And accelerated creeping thanks to the Wyvern. Plus the Farsi harassing here. I think Fly is using his time better. He sends the Archmage away once again to trigger this level 3 Mountain King. Ring is pretty good. And Farsi, I gotta be a little careful. He always keeps a good distance, like... We're in 2020, right? Social distance is important. So the Farsi are always far away from the MK, as it should be. Just take a look at chat, and how is Reforged graphics a topic when I'm streaming in Classic? You can come back with that shit tomorrow with WGTL. Don't you have... What the fuck? Anyway. Mana Stone! Okay. If Chaemiko wins this game, I'm eating my imaginary hat. This is a... I don't want to say it's impossible, because nothing's impossible. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is a 450 plus MK, mana MK versus a 600 mana plus TC. Very important. Invul and heal scroll go to Fly. So Chaemiko was forced into the heal potion. Even though he crept closer to the shop, wasn't able to grab that one. Fly with the roaming Farseer, doing a good job.
A town is under siege.
Expo started! Tower as well! Fly is getting there once again. And here we have the big fight. Stomp was not that great, to be honest. The clap was good. Here's the lightning shield, and this time he hits a lot more. Aiming for this MK, realizing, oh, dodges the storm bolt with an invul. Wonderfully done. We still have 2 more potions and so much damage raining down on this Mountain King. Misses the block with the wolf this time. And lots of militia in. Duration is almost over. Fly disengaging though. He wants this Mountain King so bad. Is it another overcommitment? Doesn't seem like it. MK decapitated by this TC. Close to 4 and he's not even using his mana yet. Here we go. Dispels the lightning shield, but the storm still hits great. And even if it TPs, now there's still lightning shield. Fly down at 42. MK still has the greater mana. This could be a big opportunity. Gets the Kodo probably. With Chaemiko's blocking kills, he absolutely should. There you go. This Kodo is not moving one bit. A big cow on ice. But Fly steals the heal scroll and the invul potion. But is it the same as it was on AZ? Not really, as there is a tower up. And Chaemiko is trying the sock approach with the tower. It's kind of hard to do though. TC still so much mana. Workers killed, and yeah, this push is denied immediately. We still have the spell. This show can be nice for both. Blockers are very limited on Fly's side. His army is ridiculous. Needs to stall time. Expo finished but not paid off. 200 gold. Needs more grunts. The Wyvern just exploded, by the way. Peons moving over. Fly knows his army composition is weak. In the front. Backline is good. Also lots of mana here. Level 4 TC. Level 2.5 Farseer. Is Chaemiko getting the first items of this game? Yes. Heal scroll it is. He still has the stone.
Players' forces are under attack.
Scout for the TC. Do we have another heal potion? Yes, absolutely necessary. But a heal potion is not as great as an invul potion because it doesn't keep the focus off of you. It doesn't break with the focus fire. Level 3. That should be level 2 Chain Lightning once again. And a Zeppelin. I was wondering, like, with Fly being so focused on this MK, maybe you go for a Zap.
A town is under siege.
Little bit of a base race, huh? But it's main base versus Expo, and these trades usually go really well for the one who has an Expo. Mana used for one clap. There's a lot of experience. Oh, Lightning Shield Wolfie. MK trying to find another clap opportunity. That's a lot of kills. But Fly, with the Raider, with these grunts, with the wolves, he's the better base racer. He's wiping out the economy for sure. Chaemiko, does he even have a peasant anymore? TP home now with 500 gold. I don't think Fly can just go through this. No. Lightning shield everywhere. Where's the dispel? There we go. Quite some damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4 peasants. That's not good. That's not good. He wiped out this expo. But Fly's main still has 5,500 in. And he's transitioning into kind of a grubby army now, right? Raider and grunts with pillage. Dark, dark clouds on the horizon for Chaemiko. I think Chaemiko missed the timing when Fly had only 2 grunts. Invis scouts everywhere. And this creepjack could be brutal. Fly knows it. MK can be controlled. Does he want to engage though? 50 supply. This might be Chaemiko's best shot. But against an invul, against the Zeppelin.
Town is under siege.
Feels counterintuitive, right? To play a Zeppelin versus rifles. But just take away the focus for a second. Thank you, Dan Mahoney, for the prime sub. And again, Fly's getting items. Fly's getting tons and tons and tons of items. He has 800 gold. Heal scroll, invis, invul, plus heal scroll TP. Faster with the mana stone, by the way. A little bit of min-maxing, I guess. Stomp, way more useful. Chaemiko brave enough to go for this one. What item can save him? I think at this point, Endurance or Unholy is the best. Pretty much at any point, but yeah, movement speed for Chaemiko's kiting. Foot of Cunning, not good. No.
A player's forces are under attack.
Protects himself against the creepjack, so he gets the second red spot. Hood of Cunning as well. I guess it's okay for MK and TC. Super tanky. 10 plus 10.4. Fly's not trying to go for another expansion yet. 3,700. Chaemiko kinda recovered. But Fly is looking so scary now. Close to 70 supply. Invis everywhere. 5 TC. Endurance Aura 3? Does he know how good Stomp is? This is a 5-second stun on a 6-second cooldown that he's missing out on. Anyway, this army is super mega fast. And maybe that actually helps him. I don't know. Against slow, this might be great. Alright, this might be the final fight. Pillage is working in favor of Fly. Chaemiko, when do you engage? Maybe a second mana potion. He has double heal scroll all of a sudden, but on one hero. Double heal scroll for Fly as well. Oh, so many grunts. Keeps the raiders in the back. We have a couple of breakers now, so finally some frontline. Do they have control magic? I doubt it. The TC waiting for that stomp. Lightning shield applied already. There we go. Oh, this is not good. This is so... This equals supply at the moment. But Fly is so fast. You can't run away from this. It's just an orcish avalanche. TC hit by a Stormbolt. Stomp is good. Mana is still there. Fly with heal scrolls. He still has one. And the Mountain King in focus. But this is 10 armor. He's clapping through everything. Even got an Invo Potion here. Stomps are nice. Militia falling. TC is in trouble. Invo Potion on him. Needs a heal scroll as well. And this could be the same problem that we had on Amazonia. Like how to get this TC out. He's in the middle of everything. Consumes the Mana Stone. Wants this Mountain King so bad. But there's the heal scroll. There's more. TP out. Fly still alive. And the Chaemiko as well as the dust settles. Fly has lost 20 supply. Chaemiko has the lead. Lightning shield, not enough. Lightning shield, chain lightning, not enough. What an insane game. They are burning through 1 million item gold. That was 4 heal scrolls in this fight. And 2 invults. How is Chaemiko still alive? And how does Fly have 1,000 gold? With that, 2 heal scrolls and an invul go to Fly. Oh yeah, that was 500 gold or even more right there. Chaemiko killed the Expo. Recovered from being down to 4 peasants. Held on again against the big mana potion and held on against the mana stone. This freaking madman.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Zeppelin time now. Is it Blizzard again, by the way? No, Water Elementals too. Fly with eyes everywhere. He should be aware of what's coming. He definitely is now. Seeing the invis. Still, this endurance aura, man. Was that the right call? Another fight, this time into the base of Fly. No militia here. But a lot more breakers than before. Frontline is looking okay. Lots of slow. This is partly countered by Endurance Aura 3, of course. 2 heal scrolls, 1 mana potion on the TC. Invul as well. Wolves can't be controlled. Doesn't have control magic yet. As far as we know. Purge on the Water Elemental. Stomp again. Magnificent. Chaemiko's kiting so far was good. Dispel here. Chain lightning. Lightning shield. The TC is in the middle of everything once again. At least he gets rid of the chain lightning. But this is more and more kills for Fly. And a TP out. Better safe than sorry. Invo potion triggered as well. Lightning shield got a double kill on Sorks. That takes away a lot of control for Chaemiko. 54 supply by Fly. 47 for Chaemiko. The tide's turning once again. And the Farseer. It's shopping time. Chaemiko can never contest these shop moments. Never has he ever. Another heal scroll? Yeah, it's just too important to steal it. No tier 3. Main gold mines. 500. But Fly got this expo up on the back of the fight. He never rebuilt the shop. He never rebuilt the shop. That's a lot of priest mana. No breakers. And now Chaemiko knows. Damn, I need a push soon. He's gonna mine out. And then it's an all-in push. With all the militia, probably. He can't counter-expand, can he? Close to level 6 DC. 3 heal scrolls. Level 5 MK though. Level 3 clap is a whole different beast. It's level 3 chain lightning. Good Zeppelin scout, by the way, to see if there's an expansion or not. Fly's main is mined out, but he still has income. Chaemiko, what do you do? 300 gold still. Fly feeling brave. Wants new items. Invis MK. Can he steal something? It's revealed!
A player's forces are under attack.
But this is again a sharp moment for Fly. What's the way out? I think control magic would be pretty sweet. 0/0 upgrades here. Invis potion again as well. Double invul, invis, triple heal scroll. Okay. Obviously, no counter expansion. Still some units in production, but Fly fights before. Invis not dispelled. He really wants the backline. Can the shaman reach for the lightning shield? And it will be great. The stomp is insane. And there we go. Oh, double lightning. So much damage raining down on Chaemiko with the limited forces he has. Fly, of course, still mining. Still so many heal scrolls. The stomps are absolutely insane. He's finding the openings like yesterday against Sok. The TC is dominating this matchup. The MK is doing good work. But it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Chain Lightning level 3 kills off the carry for Chaemiko. And the previously undefeated human is about to be eliminated. Supply-wise, it's equal. But look at the Dominator TC. Double level 6. And the Lightning Shields. These are the fight moments he had against Sok. This is the level 3 Stomp. A 5-second stun on a 6-second cooldown. And what do? You're just getting wrecked. And this is Fly 100% into the grand final of the CC Masters. GG. Great fight by Chaemiko. Surviving a lot. Surviving 2 big mana items. Surviving an expansion. But not surviving the one final fight. Maybe a tiny bit too early. This fight for Chaemiko. And Fly with the perfect Invis TC. Absolutely perfect. Flawless execution in the last fight. Gorgeous AoE. The lightning build is goddamn sick if it works. And that's game then. Chaemiko put on a way better fight than Sok yesterday. A wonderful semi-final. Big kudos to him. It was not Chaemiko's fault that he lost this game. This was just Fly's excellence and shop control. So with that, we have one more semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. We have one finalist, but of course we want 2. Fly defeats Chaemiko, the only remaining Chinese survives, and he will be in an Orc mirror against Lin, or in an Orc versus Night Elf versus Law Lion. This is the world champ versus the current second best player in the world. Law Lion, what do you got in store versus Orc? You will show us in a bit. We go into a little break. If you want to support us, all the links you need are in the stream and VOD description. You can follow us on all our channels, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Join our Discord or throw us a little tip help us out financially if you have some disposable income. You can sub here on Twitch, you can throw us a donation, you can buy our merchandise, you can use our Amazon ref links. Plenty of opportunities. So we take a little break and then we're back with the second semifinal. CC Masters Finals hype!